Yo, 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 what's going on? Episode 7 of Bulletproof Mindset. It's Jake Parton here. If you haven't guessed it already, what's happening? What's happening? Yes, T. What? Yes, Chris. Let me know where you're jumping. Where you're jumping in from. What's up? What's up? Also, let me know if you're watching this on replay. Hashtag replay. Like, love it, share it with anyone that you believe will take value from what I'm about to say. So today's episode is about how to develop confidence and then impress it on others. Yes, Chris. How to develop confidence and impress it on others. Confidence is something which, I used to struggle with. I used to, put maybe a front on in front of certain people, and I was, I was this person over here, I was this person over there. But confidence is I believe really the real key for you to have the things that you want in life. I was watching a podcast earlier today, and one of the questions was, why don't you think that most people go after their goals and dreams? Why don't you think most people even start the journey? And it's because there was loads of reasons, loads of surface reasons, don't think they're good enough. They don't know what to do. It's that they're worried about what people think. And basically, if you ask why, it stems down to the very root cause of just lack of confidence. But confidence is actually something you can learn. If it wasn't, then I wouldn't be the person I am today and the person I'm becoming today. If it wasn't an actual something you can actually pick up. In fact, in the book Think and Grow Rich, the self-confidence formula, go and check it out. It's something I've read for the last 2 years every single day. But I have got some hints and tips of how I've learned to personally develop my confidence, and something which you should try, man. You should definitely try this information. If you're new on the line, let me know where you're coming in from. I appreciate all the shares. Take some notes. It's some good stuff. Okay, so I've got some hints and tips of how to build confidence and impress it upon on others. You can't put it in others because I can't change you. Only you can change you. So, but you also can't give something you haven't got. So that's why you have to develop it yourself. You have to elevate your own life so you can actually help other people elevate their life. So hints and tips. Rule number 1, man, or tip number 1, you've got to forgive yourself. You've got to forgive yourself. I'll say forgive yourself and others. You've got to forgive yourself and others for everything that you've done in the past. When you've messed up in life. When, you've said you was going to do something and you didn't do it. When, all the failures that you've been through, all the bad things you've done, you need to forgive yourself. How many times do we say sorry, but never to ourselves? This is very important. Forgive others. By you don't forgive others for them. You don't forgive others for them. You forgive others so you don't have to keep dragging around all these negative emotions around with you. Because on your journey to success, what's going on, Sade? On your journey to success, you need the least amount of baggage possible. So you need to forgive others. If someone's wronged you, send them love. Send them love, because you need to move away from that. Because you can't live in the past. You can't have that. You can't carry it around you. I saw a post today about the past in the past for a reason. You can't just leave it behind, man. Just leave it behind. So you need to forgive yourself and others. That's tip number 1. That's tip number 1. Let yourself just have a moment and say, do you know what? From this moment, I'm the new me, man. I'll forgive myself. Let's move forward. Because all that matters is what you do now. What's in the past, you can't change it. I've just dropped this pen right there. Just dropped it. I can't change it. I've dropped the pen. I can't undrop it. So I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm going to move forward. Okay. So number 2, surround yourself with confident people, man. This is what's going on, Martin. This is something which when you're not as confident as you want to be, this is uncomfortable. The last thing you want to do is surround yourself with confident people when you're unconfident. But guess what, man? It's the fastest way because it's going to rub off on you. It's the fastest way for you to actually develop your confidence. Modeling, because what you see is an automatic yes. What you see is an automatic yes. The last three letters in eyes is yes. So if we're seeing confidence, if we're around confidence, then it's going to eventually rub off on us, because we're all not saying your network is your net worth. You are a product of your environment. You are a product of your environment. So if you're around confident people, you are going to start to become confident. So that's tip number 2. That's a big one, a very big one. Yes, David. Number 3, take the focus off yourself. This is a big one as well. Take your focus. These are all big, by the way. These are all. I watched a podcast that he said these are all number 1. They're all number 1. These are you have to have all of these in. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. You Were Born Rich, Bob Proctor. I like to just leave a little book there, just so you can just see. You know, just see. Take the focus off yourself and focus on who can I help, who can I compliment. You know what I mean? Like it's not about me. It's about who can I help today? Who can I leave the impression of increase on today? If you look for ways of how to help people, you're gonna because it's if you solve. There's that saying: if you show enough people how to get what they want out of life, you're gonna get what you want out of life. So by you focusing on solving other people's problems, guess what's gonna happen to your problems? Guess what's gonna happen to your problems? They're gonna go. They're gonna disappear. So focus on how can I, instead of like what do I look like, you know, what do I feel? It's you want to go out there and you want to help people feel better about themselves. You want to go out there and compliment people, see where you can help out. All of this is going to develop your self-worth. You're going to start to love yourself more. You're going to start to rate yourself more. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice, you know, hold the door open people. Give. It's not like, you know, when people say, you know, don't give to the homeless person. You never know what they're going to spend it on. That's not your responsibility. That's not your responsibility. You just give. You're giving. Just have that. All our responsibility is to give. Give. So take the focus off yourself and focus more on giving. That's tip number 3. Number 4 is don't compare yourself. Prepare yourself. This is, you know, comparison is a thief of all joy. Comparison is a thief of all joy. You know, we live in a social media world now where people are looking at other people thinking, you know, that they live a better life than me. They're more advanced than me. Don't compare your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 7. You know what I mean? They've probably been around a better environment more than you. They've probably read more books than you. They've probably, you know, been through some negative past. You know, which I guarantee you didn't want to, you know, be them when they're going through that. But now you're seeing the results, and it's like, oh, I wish I had that. So don't ever compare yourself, because that's you're just looking in the wrong direction. Then, you know, you're looking in the wrong direction. So you want to prepare yourself. How do you prepare yourself? By just focusing on you, man. Like focus on. I know I just said don't focus on you, but focus on developing your skills. Focus on how can I get better at adding value. How can I becoming a more of attractive person? How can I get better at what I'm doing? Brainstorm ideas. You know, look at the problem, which is where you want to go. Look at the problem, which is the goal, and then think, how can I solve that problem? How can I bridge that gap? How can I bridge that gap? More than likely, because you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. So more than likely, I need to become a certain individual to actually attract that goal. So I need to construct some sort of self-image which is aligned with that goal. Only hang around the people that are in line with that goal. Only go to the places which are in line with that goal. Say no to things which don't serve me towards that goal. So you need to start, you know, really preparing yourself rather than comparing yourself, and just focus and just fall in love with growth, fall in love with the journey of just taking steps towards your goals every single day. And that leads me on to the next one. Have a vision. So this is step number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is step number 5. Step number 5 is have a vision, but set yourself daily and weekly and monthly goals. Give yourself wins, daily wins, daily wins. So if you've got a vision to be in better shape, if you've got a vision to build your business, how big do you want your business? Okay, let's break it down to monthly. Okay, let's break it down to weekly. Let's break it down to daily. So what have I got to do today to take me closer? It could be eating healthy today. Tick. You know, it could be going to the gym, doing some cardio today. Tick. It could be speaking to 10 new people today. Tick. It could be, you know, I want to get such and such connect. I want to get so many connections today. I want to do this today. I want to read a chapter today. Tick, tick. All of these little daily wins. What it does, it gives yourself proof. I heard this today. It blew my mind. Like the subconscious mind doesn't know how big or small the win is. Get this? The subconscious mind doesn't know how big or small the win is. All it does is it sees win, it feels win, and then goes, Jake, you're a winner. Charlie, you're a winner. Gabrielle, you're a winner. That's what your subconscious mind is, and you program yourself to win. So then, guess what? How you do one thing is how you do everything. You're gonna when a problem arises, your mind's thinking doesn't matter what the problem is because you're a winner, because you do what, this is the next one which I'm gonna say, but you are committed, yeah, to hitting your goals, and you're a winner. You win every day. So set goals. Set daily goals and do it, which leads me on to this and step number 6, which is stick to what you're going to say. I love what Coach Bob Proctor says. He says, discipline is giving yourself a command and then following it. Discipline is giving yourself a command and then following it. So if you say that you're going to do something, make sure that your body and actions is conducive to what you've just said. Because when you say that, oh, I'm going to do this, and then you don't, like, no one else cares, but what you're doing is you're putting a little tally chart in your mind saying, do you know what, you were lazy today, you didn't do it today, you weren't good enough today. And if you have too many of those days where you say you're going to do something, that becomes a habit. And then that habit is actually a habit for average people. That's a habit for people who stay stuck all of their life. So if you don't want to be stuck, if you don't want to be average, you need to do the daily wins, man. Daily wins, and just stick to it. I don't care what it is. Don't go to sleep until it's done. I'm giving you the hints and tips of how I built my confidence, how I saw other people build their confidence. I don't make this stuff up. I'm just a messenger. That's it. That, like I've said before, this is how you build your confidence. Again, reading the self-confidence formula out of Think and Grow Rich is big, very big. Growing yourself, setting, as again, construct that self-image, which I said. I'm probably going to say that every single episode. I don't care. Repetition is the key. So let's quickly run through what I've said. So number 1, forgive yourself and forgive others. Number 2 is surround yourself with confident people. Surround yourself with winners. Surround yourself with winners, because you have to be exposed to more to whatever we see, we want to be. So whatever we see, we're going to be. So you want to expose yourself constantly to winning scenarios. Put yourself in a successful environment, in a winning environment with confident people. That's 2. Number 3 is take the focus of yourself and focus on how can I help today? Who can I help today? How many people are going to help today? How can I get better at what I'm doing? That's number 3. Focus on helping other people solve their problems, and your problems will disappear. Number 4, stop comparing yourself and start preparing yourself. Work on yourself. How can I get better today? Brainstorm, put the goal, the problem on a piece of paper, get it out of your mind on a piece of paper and think, how can I solve that problem? How can I get better at whatever it is I'm doing? Because the law of compensation states that the need for what you do, your ability to do it, and then the difficulty in replacing you. If you focus on number 2, which is preparing, which is your ability to do it, guess what's going to happen? Your stock's going to go up, man, and you're going to become more valuable, and therefore you're going to be more fulfilled. So that's number 4. Number 5 is have a vision and set monthly, weekly, daily goals, and give yourself a reward at the end as well. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. You're going to do that subconsciously anyway, because you're going to start to feel just you got more respect for yourself. So you're walking around with your head up, you know what I mean? And you'll start to naturally then give compliments, and just because you've got full faith in where you're going, you know what I mean? You won't hate on others. The only people that hate on other people, yeah, are people who've got no faith in themselves. The people that hate on other people and spread rumors and talk behind their back, yeah, they've got no self-confidence. They've got no self-confidence, so they have to try and demoralize other people to make themselves look funny, or whatever the case may be. But they've got no faith in where they're going as people. Okay, professionals, they just don't hate because they're just confident in where they're going. Okay, so next time you hear someone gossiping, next time you hear someone hating on someone, just know that they need loving, man. They need some encouragement. They need some love. Don't hate back, because then you're dropping into their box. Don't drop into their box. Give them love, man, or just to completely ignore them. Just focus on you, growing every day. Personal development. It's called personal for a reason. Personal development. So have a vision, stick to them goals, and then number 6 is being disciplined and really following through with what you tell yourself to do. So that being said, guys, episode 7, Bulletproof Mindset. That's my alarm. Got to train someone up. Cool. So hope you've enjoyed it. Share it, like it, love it, share it. I'm going to come again every single Monday, 9 p.m. I'm committed to just bringing value. Any questions, let me know. Put some in the comments. Send me a message. I'd love to connect with other lot money people. The world needs it. You know, there's 8 billion people on the planet, and more than 90% of them are living in ignorance. 87% or something stupid I heard today don't even like the life they're living. 96% of people are just trading their time for money. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but there is something wrong with only doing that. You know, we're naturally designed to want more. So develop that self-confidence and have the courage to be happy. Have the courage to be happy. Have the courage to change. That's a big one. Have the courage to be happy, because being happy is actually courageous. It's actually something. It's brave. It's a brave act to be actually happy, because most people just submit and they settle. But you winners win, and just go after what you want. So 15 minutes. That's long enough. Episode 7. I'll see you again next Monday. Like it, love it, share it. Appreciate you guys. Let's go and take action, man. Let's build that confidence.